Hello and welcome to Forager. My name is Avon and I am going to start a real playthrough now. So here we go. First of all, I'd like to thank Hopfrog for giving me the key to this game. So far I have done a couple of episodes on it before I had a tiny bit of an issue with my recording, so I had to start again. But that didn't really matter because the beginning of the game was so much fun. So I know a bit what to do now. I haven't played too much, but it's not going to be experiencing everything for the first time, at least not for the first hour. So I know that we have to eat. I know that we are going to unlock new islands, that we are getting talent as we level up and stuff like that. I know also that the inventory system works in a way that there are inventory slots. Like right now, I'll show you in the menu, we have accessories like the basic backpack we start with. If we build another backpack, that's going to replace the basic one. So everything is getting upgraded. So there is no inventory management on the equipment slots. All of the inventory management so far, at least, have been in the backpack itself. Now let's start building. I'm going to build a few bridges here to make. I missed now. I'm going to knock it down. Then I'm going to eat some citrus and I'm going to build it back up. There we go. Now, we do need a furnace. That's basically the start of the game. If I have enough, I do not have enough. I was going to place 2. Now, one interesting bit about this game is that when you place a building, I'm not sure if this is for all the buildings, but it is for fish traps, and it did seem to be for furnaces as well, because furnace number 2 costs more to build than the first one. That means that we can't really go infinite with like fish traps or I guess buildings in general, which I think is really good design. So, eating some more. I really don't like eating the berries in the beginning. I should be using them for fish traps, but I'm not sure. Let's see. I want to build them all in a line. So I want to buy the first island before I place too many. So I'm just going to have a tiny bit of a slow start when it comes to fish traps, but I think that's going to be more clean and more organized later on. So let's start off by doing what they want us to. They want us to build first the furnace and then the forge. We are going to build 2 furnaces though, so that's what I'm going to do now, the second one. In the beginning, at least, it seems like we are getting more wood than we need and less coal than we need. So we are going to have to use wood in the furnace to make it into coal. That is what we are going to use one of them for a lot, at least. On the skill tree, I'm going to do it quite similar to the last time. It seemed like a lot was limited by cotton, so I'm going to start by getting foraging. And in the beginning it seemed really nice to get a lot of food as well. So I think I'm going to get gathering as well, but I'm not completely sure. I've been rethinking all of the talents that mainly increase experience gain. At least when because it costs a level to buy them. So the increased experience needed for the next level is often higher than the bonus XP they provide. So I think in the long run it keeps you at a higher level, which might be important at some point, I don't know. But it feels a bit lackluster, those talents, in a way. But that might not be true. So I haven't decided if I'm going to get those yet. Let's see, 4 brick, and the next one was 4 iron, I think. So 1 iron, start with that. I don't know those kind of mechanics for the game, but that's okay. This is going to be mostly a blind playthrough. So please don't spoil anything in the comments that we haven't experienced yet, because it's really fun to experience games like this on as you go and not know what's around the next corner. And it's not a game we can lose, as far as I know. So it's not going to be a problem just trying stuff out and finding out as we go along. Now, let's see. The next thing I'm going to build, or I'm going to place the talent first, the skill. Now let's see. We want to get down here because here I remember is something we want. So I'm going to get this. Inventory management in the beginning was a real struggle. So those extra spots seem quite good or decent, or makes everything a bit more flexible. Walking around with a full inventory in this game was a bit of a struggle. This game is also, there is so much going on, so every time you start something new, the trail of thought disappears. And I lose my train of thought quite often. So in advance, I should probably say sorry about that, but that's how it is. It might be just me, but it might also be the way the game is designed. The game is beautiful and it's fun, so I really don't mind the game being designed around that. It's also strange for me because I'm new to YouTube and it's a bit difficult to explain stuff as I do it, so I'm just going to try my best and help you follow my train of thought, because it's going to be a bit exactly like that moment where I have no idea what I'm doing, saying, or what I am supposed to say or do next. Now, what we want now is a new island, I think. I was going to make the sewing station, because in the sewing station you can make a wallet that gives you more gold. It does say 50% more, but gold went from 8 to 10, so I do believe it might be 25%. This is beta, so everything might not be exactly as the description is, or a description on an item Hoprog updated might not do exactly what it said, basically. But that's okay, that's beta, always, yeah, that's beta. So far this game feels extremely polished though, so that's not an issue at all for me. Now, what I was thinking before was that I was going to make the wallet before I start creating gold. But getting the second island feels very important for progressing. So dependent on, let's see how we are doing, requires 4 brick. 3 coal, Oh, more coal as well. Yeah, we might do unlock the first island before we make the wallet and do it right after, or we might do it first. It depends a bit on what it costs. I can't remember how much the wallet costs. Now let's see. Skills. We unlock something new. Yeah, inscription. That's because that's a crafting table. So that's going to be really important to unlock at some point. So I'm going to do that ASAP. That's a place where we craft different items, at least one that gives increased XP. So that's going to be nice. XP matters a lot in this game, I think, but I'm not sure if the exact level matters for anything. I don't mind not knowing, but I do think I'm going to unlock the bonus XP talent even if it's not as efficient as it could have been, or even if it doesn't give us a lot of bonus progress on the other skills. But as long as it keeps us at a higher level, which it will at times, it might be worth it anyway, because stuff might start spawning when you get, say, level 5 or level 10. I don't know what exactly makes stuff spawn. It might be just unlocking islands, or it might be, let's see, from finding treasure, owning lands, or feats even, which are basically achievements. And because I don't know, and I really don't mind not knowing, I am going to play as if it might matter. So I'm going to take the safe route and pick up a few XP talents on the way. Now, let's see. A brick is done. We can make the thingamajig, also known as the sewing station. I'm going to put it 2 steps that way. That looks like a good spot. Let's see. Small wallet. We need 4 thread, and that's 8 fiber, and we only have 2. So that tells me I'm going to make coins anyway. So that's 8, 16, 24, 32. The first island costs 30, if I remember it correctly. I'll check, but there's so much to mine and do here now. Let's see. By land, 30, yes. So that's what I'm going to do first, and then I'm going to focus on the wallet before I start making gold again. Now, energy is low. At once I unlock that new island, I'm going to start placing fish farms as well. I'm hoping there is room for a whole row down here. But, let's see, eating the beet, that's nice. But let's see now, this is exciting. By land, that's not what I expected, but it's actually the same island as we had before. So I'm going to start making fish farms like in between. And when I say fish farm, I'm actually saying it wrong. So there we have a slime. We haven't had a slime on this island before, so that's probably because I unlocked a second island, but I don't know. Now, we do have enough to build fish traps. It's traps, not farms. I need to remember that. So I'm going to... Oh, we can build 2 of them, okay. We might also be able to tear them down. I'm not sure what tearing down buildings does to the price of them, though. Now, you're just the person I was waiting for. The natural resources are being exploited by little jerks with pickaxes. Oh yes, he's talking about me again, I think. I need you to bring me 2 torch bugs so I can keep them safe from harm. I can do that. Torch bugs. Those are... They seem to be up at night time. There's one. But to capture them, we need to be able to make glass because we need to make bottles for it. Just like in The Legend of Zelda. We can also capture fairies in that, and possibly other things as well. I seem to remember from the museum that there was a whole table with different flasked item thingies. Now let's see. Hungry, exhausted, eating. The fish traps should be good soon. Let's see, 5 of those. That's nice, that's enough for the wallet. So let's see if this house is the same as the last time. It used to be a changing room. And it seems to be exactly as it was. So we're not going to do anything with that right now. We only have the basic backpack, and I am going to keep that on because it looks nice. There's nice music in this game as well. I think everything in this game is quite nice. I'm going to make half of these. It's so much fun to play as well, so much going on and so much, I don't know, coziness. Even if it doesn't feel stressful, even if it feels a bit all over the place. But I guess it's not the game being all over the place, it's just me. Well, it's just the player, I guess, because I think everyone who plays this game is a bit all over the place. So, crafting the wallet, that's very nice. We can also make the backpack soon. Not that we need it yet. Now, did we get a fish? Yes, we did. Oh, that's nice. We had 2 fishes. Okay, we also need to find animals, but I guess we need to either get a higher level or well, maybe they spawn now. We got a level. Let's see with the skills. Last round I took the wood cutting, which seemed really nice. Let's see. I'm going with the industry first though, because we do have enough wood. And getting the XP when we play structures is going to be nice. Maybe that's something we should get before we start making all the structures, but it doesn't matter too much. This is kind of, I think it's described as an idle game. That's possibly because if you just stand there, I don't think your energy drains and stuff keeps spawning. But I'm going to play this game really actively. I don't like being inactive in games, basically. I like playing the games I play. So there we go with the wallet. Okay. Now, we do not have fiber yet, so we're going to have to work on that. We can also start working on glass, but glass is dependent on sand, which we get from the fish traps. So I guess we should try to work on fish traps as well, because that's so nice for food. We don't have enough berries to place one more. Let's check. No, we need 6, so that's very soon. One more bush. Let's see. I'm guessing we should just start crafting at least the gold. So let's do that. It's not like we can use it for anything else, so we might as well keep the building active, I think. That goes for the fiber as well. It's not like we are going to use the fiber for anything else, so... one of the reasons for not doing that, though, is that items take inventory space. So it's often nice to save stuff as the base material, because we are going to have a lot of the base material anyway. Which is a fair point. Right now we don't have too much troubles with inventory space though. Let's see. We should make that berry bush spawn because we still only have 5. We need one more for one more fish farm, fish trap. Now we have slime now. We should look at the pickaxe because upgrading that one was huge as well. Let's see. We just need iron ingots. Okay. That means I should start making as many iron ingots as we can. Now, iron ingots, we need 8 and we have 4 in the making. So all the iron we get is going to go to pickaxe making. Very nice. 4, that's 2 more ingots, so we only need 4 more iron ore before we have the new pickaxe. That's great. This is a good start now. We are keeping stuff mined as well. So, oh, that's a lot of iron. So it doesn't feel inefficient. In the last playthrough, we didn't find a use for seaweed, so for now I'm going to eat it. That might have been a mistake, I guess. But that's a risk we have to take. It's hard to know in the beginning. I'm going to eat the fish as well, because at some point really early in the game, we did get enough food. So it wasn't an issue with starving. It was more of an issue with the inventory space. Now let's see, did we get berries? We did not, but we do have enough for the pickaxe. That's very nice, getting to create the slimy pickaxe. That went a lot faster than in the first playthrough, I think. So we are being a bit more efficient, which I suppose is to be expected because it's not the first playthrough anymore. Now, let's see. Can we make the backpack yet? No, we cannot. We need 1 more fiber, I guess. And after that, to create the second level of stuff. Oh, that's a lot of berries. That's very nice. To make the second level of stuff, we need leather. And to make leather, we need animals that drop it when they die, I believe. So we need to expand or level up, or probably expand. Hooray! Damage is increased by 75%, that's a lot. We also get bonus slimes, but so far we haven't had a need for the slimes. Let's see. Oh, we're starting to get fish now. That can sustain us a little bit. That's nice. Now it's all empty, almost. Not used to it being all empty. I think this game with nothing to do, I guess. I'm having a brain melt from that, because that's not something I experienced in the last playthrough, I think. Always something to mine, something to grab, something to harvest, something to not hit. And we have enough to make the backpack. There was a reason for not making it at the beginning though, let's see. Yeah, I think, yeah, the inscription table, of course. 8 brick, so 4 in this one. We need more coal, so 3 of those to get 4 more brick. Oh, we have our first sand. Yeah, the reason was that the thread was also used for the book we can make in the building we don't have enough brick to make. And that one increased experience gain. So I do think that's a bit more important in the beginning. Now let's see. Torches, less wood. This node here was important as well, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to go towards that now. Yes, that was it. Rocks dropping more. And the gold dropping more gold so we can unlock more islands, or the iron mine dropping more so we don't lack iron is going to be a very nice thing. Now let's see. Brick. I'm going to make 3 here and 1 more here. We also... Oh, slime. It doesn't pause when we click the buildings, so it's nice to keep track of that. Let's see. 2 more brick now, and we can make the Grimoire building. I don't remember what it cost. It was paper and thread, I think. So let's see when we get to make it. I guess paper is from wood, usually is. Keep missing stuff today. That might be. Let's see, inscription table. I'm going to place this here. And I need to eat. Eating that as well to clear the inventory. And I need to step away because you can't build on top of yourself. And in the building menu, you can't move the character. So 1, 2. I missed. That is a nice spot for it though, so that's okay. I'm not sure what happens if I tear it up. I'm not going to dare to try because it would be silly if it was flowers and wood. If we don't get enough resources back to place it again. So it's going to stay there for now. I might remove it later though for science, and yeah, maybe I should make... I'm going to do it later. It's okay there for now. I don't need to get stuck up on... hung up on not aligned buildings yet. That's a bit for later in the playthrough where you need space for everything and stuff like that. Now let's see, a flask bottle needs 2 glass and we can make 1 so far, I think. Yeah, just 1, so I'm going to wait with that, hold it off. Now we can make the moldy book. That's nice. It's nice to get the XP items as early as possible. I'm also going to remember to unlock the XP talent, even if, like I said, it's not efficient. It keeps our level higher, and I'm not sure if that matters for anything. And I really don't want to ask people or Google anything because it's nice to find out stuff like that on my own. I think it is a bit like the game is a bit like that. It's fun. Now we do not have enough to make more fish farms, and we do not have anything to mine now. Let's buy some land. 280, 280. That one is free apparently. 60, 50 and 80. Let's begin with the cheapest one. That's 50. So that's 5 coins, or 5 times made. Oh, the book XP gain, that's nice. How much does it take to upgrade it? That one is leather. Leather is going to be nice to start getting. Let's see. I'm not sure, maybe it's... yeah, let's pay attention to that to see if animals spawn when we unlock the next island now soon. And yeah, we'll find out. now we have almost enough money, and we have some energy. I thought we were out, but we do have a lot of fish. That's nice. Now we are out of time, so in the next episode we are going to unlock a new island, build everything in the world, and basically complete the game. Possibly not only in the next episode, but we are going to advance towards it. So thank you all for watching, and see you guys in the next episode.